So I wanted to talk this out, right? I'm going to upload. This is a video that I will. I did a clip of this right on my TikTok. Please check it out if you have the chance. The link is in the description. But this is one of my most. It only got about like 9,000 views, right? It's not a lot for our TikTok standards or social media standards, but it's one of my most viewed TikTok and one of my most hated, right? Women are absolutely like really attacking me, but hey, hate is always good, right? Hate or love is great. You know, indifference is the worst thing for social media content creators. But I really want to talk about this in a separate video just to expand upon it and have a. She has a follow up video, so we'll check it out.
A lot of you men be gay. A lot of you men be gay, bro. It's like we don't even have to worry about if we getting cheated on with another girl. Like now we scared to look through your phone and you talking to another man. A lot of these industry men, they all gay or have had gay experiences. These hood men be gay too. They be mad gay rumors floating around the hood. Oh my God.
Look at what she talked about. So yeah, you can see I'm talking about that on my TikTok. You should check that out. But let's go back a little bit for it.
A lot of you men be gay. A lot of you men be gay, bro.
See, this is the thing, right? That's one of the things. Again, you should check my TikTok for my true take on it. But I want to expand it. I think that's ridiculous when women talk about men is idiotic, in my opinion. Because look at this, right? Women in general, they do not interact with a lot of men. They don't. They really don't. Women only interact with men that they are attracted to most of the times. Right? I think that's pretty much the only time. Right? Women don't. Men that they don't care about, they ignore. So really, do you know a lot of men? It's this. This is the thing where I always think that women are ridiculous with how they generalize because they don't interact with a lot of men. They don't. And off the bat, saying a lot of men are gay is ridiculous. Statistically, it's not true. Statistically, that's not true. And I think this is like really, it's indicative of women where what they do straight up is attack men, men's sexuality, which is whatever. I'm not saying that industry men, there are probably a good amount of industry men that are gay, I guess, but it's just ridiculous that you don't deal with these men, right? You don't deal with these men that this is a lot of times it's just women just saying crap.
Bro. It's like we don't even have to worry about if we getting cheated on with another girl. Like now we scared to look through your phone and you talking to another man.
This is the thing, right? Now, am I saying that there's no gay men that are whatever? Yeah, there are plenty. But this is the thing where I think women, in some cases, get confused. Men talking to women is never usually that good of idea. Because look at how this woman, right? She attacks you on your sexuality. She, you think it's a good idea to come to a woman like this and talk about your feelings? No. This is why a lot of men say, talk to your bros. Talk to other men about how you feeling, things like that. Because what do they do? They take a jab at your sexuality, right? They say you're soft, you're gay, and all this shit. That's what they do. When you're serious, right? When you're serious, I think in most cases, it's men pouring their feelings out to other men. I think that's the common case. I don't think it's men hitting on other men. But I'm not saying that's impossible, but I'm thinking that that's what a lot of women will misconstrue. Right? That they if a man pours his feelings out, he will be assumed gay. Because society always paints a picture as men don't feel. They're always saying, "Oh, men should, be emotional and shit." They always say it, right? They always say that men should show their emotions and shit like that. But it always comes with a lot of backlash. Or look at this, right? Call you gay, and it happens, right? If you put if you talk about your feelings, your opinions, your thoughts, they would do attacks against you.
A lot of these industry men, they all gay
They're all gay.
have had gay experiences. These hood men be gay too. They be mad.
That's the thing, right? This is the thing where women don't understand how they are straight up just blanket statement like hood men, industry men are gay or done gay things. Not saying that it's impossible or doesn't happen, but honestly think it's misconstrued a lot of times. And here's the thing. How would, she says a lot of these things, I honestly think women never really think about is that these are the men that you're attracted to. These are the men that you're attracted to. Because how would you know these men like that? Because you're probably attracted to these men, you try to go after these men, and you don't get it or whatever, you get it, you insult these men. That's the insanity about it, right? That's the insanity. So I just think that it's just illogical, right? I just think it's ridiculous. And so what I'm talking about is you get a lot of things is attack. If you see my comments, I'm not gonna really show them, but if you look on my TikTok, it's just women calling me gay. Right? Women calling me gay. When here I am defending that women using these blanket statement, gay, all these men are gay, all these men are gay. Really? Do you don't know these men well enough to be saying these things? To be making these rumors or just making these crazy ass statements. And you can see there's dozens of comments, attacks against me. Right? But it is what that is. Now let's do a follow-up. I haven't done a follow-up of her.
Oh, why is it that since
of her, I guess, response to it? Let's see.
the beginning of times, it's been the woman's fault. Okay? Since the beginning of creation, it's been the woman's fault. Okay? Eve was the one that ate that apple, and that's why the world was doomed. Okay, that's it. That's why we have periods and painful labors, and we have to go through all of that with our bodies and things like that, because it was Eve's fault. Okay, women just get blamed for everything, and we're responsible for everything. Not only do we have to have periods, we have to have painful births. We have to then raise children, because in reality, it's really the woman's responsibility more than the man. Even if you have an active partner, it still always falls on us. Okay, it's our fault if we dress too provocative. Oh, it's our fault that we got SA'd. Okay, it's our fault if we got attacked in the street because we asked for it. Okay, it's also our responsibility to make DL men feel comfortable enough to be who they are. It's our responsibility to create a safe space for you to be able to express who you are. Fuck out of here. No. We already got the blame since the beginning of times, okay? We already have all these other fucking responsibilities. Now, on top of that, now we have to create a safe space for the male species to be who they are? No! We're not here to coddle you. Why do I have to create a safe haven for you to be who you are? That's crazy. How about you do the inner work, the spiritual work, the mental work, the emotional work, and be who the fuck you are? And not care what people think about you. We don't have to create a safe space for people. It's already hard enough out here for us. Okay? Fuck out of here. Y'all done lost your minds. And another thing. And then on top of all of that, y'all also want us to maintain a household, to make sure everything is clean and perfect, to make sure the kids are clean and perfect. And then on top of that, y'all want to ask for 50-50. Get the fuck out of here. I want to know why is...
God, the ratchetness. The ratchetness is next level. I had a snippet of the first one because I wanted to show off this one. How illogical she is. How delusional she is. Okay? So, we'll break down this insanity of this woman.
That since the beginning of times, it's been the woman's fault. Okay? Since the beginning of creation, it's been the woman's fault. Okay? Eve was the one that ate that apple, and that's why the world was doomed. Oh.
She's This is the thing, right? I'll say this. Women, I'm never saying that women will be single forever, but I would think that they will have a hard time finding the men that they want because they're difficult. Here's a woman that's idiotic. Now, here's the thing where I say, yeah, it is women's fault. It is women's fault. She just put one example, right? Eve. She ate the apple. She did it. What women never think about is choice. Women have the power of choice. So, hey, look at that. They don't understand accountability. How many times people say, right? Accountability is poison to women. She doesn't even understand accountability. When Eve ate that apple, she made that choice. Now she has to suffer from the consequences. So, why do I say this? Why do I say it's women's fault? Yes, a lot of things is women have more power than they seem to make out, right? Seem to perceive. They have a lot of power, especially in the dating market. Women have a lot of power. If men don't force nothing, right? No forces, no terribleness, toxicity. Women are the ones who choose what men can have sex. Women are the ones who choose what man can have a child. That's a lot of power. Because men do a lot of things to have sex. Plain and simple, right? Men a lot of times men exercise, they get fit so they can be attractive to women in turn to have sex. They make money, yes, to live, but they don't need to make a whole lot of money. But men really make money, yes, to live, but also to attract a mate. And what? To mate, to have sex. So women have a lot of power. And what comes with that power? Responsibility. So if you have all this power and you make these constant mistakes, choosing terrible men, having sex with terrible men, giving your body to terrible men, being damaged by terrible men, having children by terrible men you chose, then yes, it is your fault. Because when you blame men are terrible, men are toxic, men are liars, men are cheaters, men are gay. Well, isn't that surprising? You chose these men. You are attracted to these men. So, end of the day, yes, you're the problem because you chose these men.
Okay, that's it. That's why we have periods and painful labors, and we have to go through all of that with our bodies and things like that. Because
Okay, great. You're a human being. It's like great. You have a period. That makes you special. It's like ridiculous.
It was Eve's fault. Okay, women just get blamed for everything, and we're responsible for everything. Not only do we have to have periods, we have to have painful births. We have to then raise children, because in reality, it's really the woman's responsibility more than the man. Even if you have
Really, this is the thing. I like to burst that bubble. Women, women keep on forgetting. We live in a world where there's men and women. No changing that. There's no changing that. Unless, yes, you live in a small corner of the world and men don't bother with you. That's because men choose not to. But in reality, you're not going to change that. Men and women. Men protect women and children. Men lay down their lives for women and children. You think it's so special that you take care of kids that you made, right? That you helped made? You think that's special? When a man has to put his life down on the line for that? This is the thing where women seem to forget men's responsibilities that the world put on men. Men are the ones who die predominantly. How many times you hear, oh, women and children first on any kind of emergency? Men's lives are expendable. You think men wouldn't trade their spot in an instant? I think they would. Men would definitely change. This is the thing where women don't understand. Right? I mean, let's say biology-wise, yes, women will have to give birth to their children. It is what it is. But I guarantee you, men would trade the spot of taking care of their kids, right? Staying home, being taken care of financially, just to do what? Cooking and cleaning? Men can do that. It's not that hard. Technically, the most famous cooks are men. So, and here's the thing. You think men love that their kids don't really have that huge affection for them? You think men love sacrificing time with their kids because they have to go to work and stuff? You think men love that? They don't. At least I believe men don't. Men would love the bond that women develop thanks to men's sacrifice. Okay? Men would love that bond that women have with children. And you know how, and I guarantee you, that bond is not just because she's a woman. No, that bond is created because of time. Time with the children. Men would sacrifice, okay? Men would gladly take that time that they can have with their children and just let the woman go away and work. Men would gladly be fine with that. How many times do you think men would love hearing that, oh, the children love their mom more, care about their mom more, and all this shit? You think men love that? No, men don't. It breaks men's heart. But hey, society thinks men don't have a heart.
Have an active partner, it still always falls on us. Okay, it's our fault if we dress too provocative, or it's our fault that we got SA'd.
First of all, for one part, yes, you chose to dress provocatively. Now, the second part, is it your fault you got SA'd? No, it's not your fault. But here's the thing that women don't talk about. You contribute to it. Going to let's as an example, right? Going to a club, dressing provocatively. If you didn't do those two, you think your chances of getting, assaulted gets higher or lower if you didn't do those two? Now, again, I'm not saying that it's women's fault. Those are terrible men to do that. But let's live in reality. There are terrible people out there. Regardless, men or women, there are terrible people out there. So But you cannot ignore that you have a contribution to the things that happen in your life. You walking out of that door contributed to whatever may happen to you when you walked out that door. So, you dressing how you wanted to dress, you going to a club that you wanted to go to, it contributed to what happened to you. Now, it's not like, oh, you deserve something. No, you don't. But that doesn't change the fact that you contribute to whatever happened. Now, like I said, I'm not saying you deserve anything or it should happen. That's not what I said.
Okay? It's our fault if we get attacked in the street because we asked for it. Okay? It's also our responsibility.
Whoever says it's women's fault that they get attacked, I've never heard any man, even the most hateful man, saying it's your fault you got attacked. I've never heard of that.
Ability to make DL men feel comfortable enough to be who they are. It's our responsibility to
whoever, and DL is like, gay men. Whoever says that, like, literally, men don't care what you do with gay men. What? That's why I said this is the thing where, like I said, it goes back to the first video, where she assumes all the men she attracts, she's attracted to, or DL, down low, or gay. That's her mindset, right? And that's the insanity. Why she talks so much about gay men. Because all the men she's attracted to, the entertainers, the thugs, the hood guys, she thinks these men are all gay. I mean, could be. I'm not a hood guy, nor am I entertainment, but that's the insanity. The men that she wants, the men that she's attracted to, the men that she entertains, the hoods, the hood guys, the entertainers, they're gay in her opinion. And now she's complaining that she has to, make them give a safe space for them. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But again, here's the problem. It's yours. You're the root of that problem because these are the men that you want.
Create a safe space for you to be able to express who you are. Fuck out of here. No. We already got the blame since the beginning of times, okay? We already have all these other fucking responsibilities. Now on top...
Like, men don't have responsibilities? It's like ridiculous. Like, you're nothing... Women make them out self to be something special, which they're not. They're not. And, even on the topic, I don't really care the whole gay men thing. It's whatever, but it's funny that if it was flipped, men should make safe spaces for women. But women don't care to make safe space for men. Now, I'm not talking about safe space for gay men, but I do want to say that women don't make safe spaces for men to just express their feelings. Because look at this, right? Like I said on the last video, or the last clip, where I'm shooting my opinion, I was attacked down all up in my video, all right? Whole lot of comments of women attacking me. Women calling me gay, women just like saying I'm stupid, all these things. And that's quite funny. Where men in general don't have a space to share their opinions, share their feelings, share their thoughts, because they would be attacked for it. But women, they should, God forbid men criticize women for sharing their feelings and opinions.
For that, now we have to create a safe space for the male species to be who they are? No!
Wait. That's the thing, right? That's the problem I have. She's construing the two. She's talking about safe space for DL men. Now she's saying safe space for men to be who they are. no, this is the thing where that's why she's blurring the lines. Men are just who they are. Men have never asked women for a safe space to be who they are. Men are men. The issue is women are trying to change men. In the centuries, right? Men pretty much stay stagnant. Men have always been how they are. Men haven't really changed a whole lot. It's women. So men have not really asked women for a safe space to be who they are. It's like not.
We are not here to coddle you. Why do I have to create a safe haven for you to be who you are?
Imagine that. Imagine these arguments, because I'm going to talk about the soft guy era, right? Imagine these talking points that these women do if it was flipped. Should men coddle women? Should men create safe spaces for women? Because it sounds like it's not men's job to coddle women, nor to make safe spaces for women. Ain't that something? Because you want equality. So men are embracing true equality.
That's crazy. How about you do the inner work, the spiritual work, the mental work, the emotional work, and be who the fuck you are? And not care what people think about you. We don't have to create a safe space for people. It's already hard enough out here for us. Okay? Fuck out of here. Y'all done lost your minds. And another thing. And then on top of all of that, y'all also want us to maintain a household, to make sure everything is clean and perfect.
It seems like women think that only men live in those households. You don't have to do nothing. Women don't. It's funny that women talk about cleaning and cooking as something special. It's not. You cook also for yourself. You clean because you also live there. You would still clean. You make it seem like that an extra portion of food means a whole lot. No. And here's the thing that a lot of women don't really talk about is that how men have changed over the years is men do contribute. Average men are contributing more and more to the household, to the cooking. So really, nothing special at all. Women really, women's talent or whatever is boiled down to really nothing special.
To make sure the kids are clean and perfect. And then on top of that, y'all want to ask for 50-50?
Yeah. How about not be lazy and contribute? It's really crazy that women think that they don't ask for men to contribute to the household, contribute to raising children. Women always are so deluded in thinking, okay, if a man provides, does that mean he doesn't have to do anything else? There lays in the lies, right? There lays in the delusion. Because even if a man provides fully, women will still expect him to chip in with the children, chip in with the household. And let's not forget all the other duties you have to do. Car shit, garbage shit, lawn shit, maintenance shit. Seems like women forget all that crap. You know what the 50-50 men have all become popular to? It's because of the strong, independent women. Women saying that they don't need no man, yet they still want men. But they're saying that these women that are making so much money and yet wants men to provide. The hypocrisy is everything with women. That's the insanity. That's the insanity where women are more and more expecting men to chip in with their children, which I believe men should. chip in with the household, cooking, cleaning, and stuff like that. And I think men should. But this is the thing. Still, women think that men should provide fully. No. Men ain't going for that crap. Men ain't going for that crap. You want men to chip in with the children, help raise children, which they should. You want men to chip in with the cleaning and cooking, which, sure. Then you should chip in with the financial burdens. Right? That's equality right there. That's equality that women have been fighting for. So, yeah. What do you guys think?